and welcome back to episode 2 of our stress test series. In today's episode, we'll be testing heat, and this is episode 2 because it is the number 2 question we get from clients. First up, we're testing different types of coasters. Silicone is the first up, and it's our favorite. It's pretty good for everything. Cork is also great, but make sure it's dry or that can steam up and it's not so good for the wood. Wood trivets are actually really good against heat because they're poor conductors. Plastic is best against scratches, and water not so much for heat. And cloth is best against scratches, not for heat and water. We'll be testing with a cast iron pot today because that retains the most heat out of all the cooking materials. Okay, let's go. We're using the same pot at the same temperature, and we're going to be leaving it for 5 minutes on each coaster type. We're almost done here, and there are no marks at all. That is amazing, not even through the cloth and plastic coaster. Today we're going to push it a little bit further, level up, and the next test will be without coasters. We've got Teflon, cast iron, a saucepan. This one has no coatings, just a simple basic saucepan. A porcelain bowl, this is for hot soups and that always burns my hand. And we've got a metal bowl as well. This one is meant to simulate what it'd be like if you put your steamboat directly on the table and not the burner. Right, so we'll be letting these guys sit for 5 minutes. And in the meantime, I just wanted to share that this scene really gives me anxiety. I'd never put a hot pan down on any surface without a coaster. But that said, I'm never too worried about damaging my wood tables because wood can always be restored. Even if it's broken or burnt, it can be joined back again, and that's why we love it. Alright, results are in. There are no marks anywhere, and that is so amazing. That's actually really surprising. Let's talk about that for a minute. I wanted to share that the main difference between the table that we have here and other tables that do get heat stains from hot foot is probably the finish that was used. Here we use the hardwax oil that sits in the wood grain itself, and this means that any hot plate is going to be in contact with the wood directly, and that has a higher heat tolerance than other types of finishes such as the PU coating. So you do need to know what kind of finish your table has and take steps to protect it accordingly. Right, we'll be doing one last test with a metal baking tray at 210 Celsius. Waiting for it. Check that out. Spotless. It's really amazing. Alright, that's it though. This is just one stress test on a new table. You should definitely still use protection for your table because you never know when. Something might be hotter than you expected, and then prevention is always better than cure, right? Thanks for watching today. If you found this useful, do share it with someone. Follow us to get the update on the next episode when it drops. As always, we're always happy to get your feedback and comments on how we can make the video better. And if you have test requests, feel free to let us know.